Hey, what's going on, guys? Super Shadarkness here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. A lot of shit happened in the last episode, and... Okay, I loaded up my save file. So here's the funny thing. I loaded my save file from the last time, because I went ahead and took my break, as I said in the last video. And... Is anyone else seeing this? Is anyone else seeing that? Please tell me I'm not the only one seeing this. That was not there in the last episode. That wasn't there! What if I click it? What the fuck? Oh, that's scary. What? What was that sound? What? Oh, that was terrifying. What was that? What was that? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. As if! Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Sailor. Yuri, what's... I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's What expression?! But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there you are. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading a manga at a desk. It's surprising Monika isn't here yet. Surprisingly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has really ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you are apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Silver, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. This is disturbing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Mumbles, sailcloth, blanks, and then repeatedly offered. That was disturbing! What is happening? What is happening with this game? I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. But that's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you'd secretly hate me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Silver. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping you could that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Silver, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you could spend some time if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I needed to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over... Whoa, what? It blacked out and everything went mute. Oh, that was scary. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experience prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. And they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but so dark that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Silver? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, Jesus, that's creepy. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... What? It doesn't even... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna put just a screenshot for like a few minutes, like happening right now. That's just gonna show what it says. So I'm sorry if I end up putting something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? What? What was that? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. It's fine if I sit it here, right? I slip it to the seat next to Yudi's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. So I soon understand what Yudi meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yudi's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of... what? Yudi really apologized a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I set my desk up until against Yudi's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Wait. Didn't I go through this dialogue, but except it was... Didn't I go through this dialogue normally in the first episode? I think. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yeah, okay, this is the same. Okay, yeah, this is the same, This is the same thing from the... This is the same thing, except this one's more twisted. Yudi takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page, and Yudi slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yudi's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Ready? Eh? Let's turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yudi's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yudi no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own vote. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yudi. This might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my mind. Yudi, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yudi's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. These expressions I don't think were in the normal version, I don't think. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Silver? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the books, then I slip it back in the bag. I mean, I guess since we're focusing on Natsuki still, I guess Natsuki? Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe I'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. How can I learn from this? T3BLBIBZB3VY LFROAXJKIEV5ZQ equal sign SBG4Gs. How do I learn from this? Silver. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay. You don't hate me, Silver, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What? 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 Oh, it scared me. And it showed the end backwards, and then... What is happening? Did Natsuki die? I guess Monika's all that's left. Hi again, Silver. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Alright. Great job, Silver. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something deep. Something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, but so I'm more glad that you took all the time you need. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. And this cacophony, a meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. The... Delete her. What? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Anything. Okay. What a way to break the fourth wall! That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, I guess Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's a poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Both head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy sky. It's a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a time harness, pattern gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open waters in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a page written in time, drowning strokes with human eyes, a thread connecting all the human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, especially a gearbox, a sky exploding of stars, God disposing the existence of God, a wheel isolating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock. I don't like the fact that that it's mute. You can probably pause this and read it on your own. I'm just reading this just that way. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home from safekeeping end. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Happy thoughts, happy... That's Sayori! That's Sayori. That was a photo of Sayori. Or was that Natsuki? No. Wait, Sayori is the one with the bow. Ugh. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? You're alive! Yay! And yeah, I was right. Okay, so it is Sayori that has the bow. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Silver joined when we started with some club activities. But this isn't the first time for us to become complacent. But we still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. The more members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Excuse me, sorry, how very rude of me. I ate before I ate this recording session. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as possible as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work on and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Silver? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Silver to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say to know anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Silver joined. As for me, I just like to better you than I do at home. And Silver isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Mana is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Silver want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, but if I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Silver, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember correctly, you were even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. No, Silver. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an option? Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make decisions that's right for the club. But what about you, Silver? What do you want to get out of this club? Did you repeat the same question as Monica? I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, their identity... I saw that! There it is! There it is again! Her eye is bleeding! Why is her eye bleeding? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Hey? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve knowing that you're still a wonderful vice president. Also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Silver? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Silver before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monika waits as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic today, haven't they? Silver, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that wait. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess technically I've been a couple days. What is going on? Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I've only known you can understand, so that's why... Wait, not yet. No! What the fuck? What is happening? Bunny? Pout? Milk? Kitty? Love? What? Puppy? Boop. Marriage? Silly? Sugar? Clumsy? Party? Heart? Jumpy? Skirt? I assume those ones are just counting all the ones like it'll go up to 20 ones. I think. Sunny? Poof? Pop? What? I saw that! Did anyone else see that? I saw that! There's probably a Monika right down there in the corner. Cry. Fun. That was Sayori! Hi, Silver. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to... Ugh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you have always interrupted my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something about yesterday. I'm a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you look for some coins out of the vending machine or something? I'm just as terrified as you, Natsuki. Did Natsuki just leave? Man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing your piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Silver, what do you want to do for today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Silver's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes, thank you, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you. Thanks very much. Thanks very much? If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not so much for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in and at the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. As I watch her movements, to my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. You say it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach out the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Sharp inhale. What's that noise? Okay, I'm trying to comprehend what happened here. Did time just reverse itself? What? Oh, this is terrifying me. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Silver, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do love this properly, don't you? You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything while I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit more thinking, and I thought I would try expressing myself a bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Silver. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want you to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Silver, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit down on the floor today? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading our position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She raises her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. You sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, that's a new and cute visual. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Silver. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Silver. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Silver. What? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Silver. What is happening? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Silver? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. That's kind of creepy. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. Oh, I'm dizzy.